Well, here we are. This has been a year in the making.
What has?
25 episodes leading up to this episode, this very special episode.
Now, is that a lot?
It is once again time to celebrate the 7 guest hosts, the 9 author interviews, and 4 April Marathon interviews.
Celebrate how?
Welcome to Season 6, Episode 26, the 2nd Annual Writeys Awards.
So you mean to say this is episode 626?
Yeah, why?
Oh, how? And here we go.
Hey, welcome to the Season 6 finale of The Right Way, where we normally offer top 10 book recommendations, conduct author interviews, and provide awesome creative writing tips for those of you out there trying to hone your craft as authors and poets. Today's episode is extra special because I'm closing out Season 6 with yet another award show. Unlike the Oscars, or the Grammys, or the Tonys, or the Emmys, or pretty much any other unimportant, self-aggrandizing broadcast where disconnected celebrities pat themselves on the back for telling us normies how to live while they hypocritically do the opposite, the Writeys is focused on celebrating the best of the guests that I've had the pleasure to host throughout the course of the last 10 months. Before we get into this year's awards, I have a couple of announcements that I'd love to share with you. First up, I want to address any future live streams between now and the start of Season 7. Yes, there will be a 7th season, and I'm in the process of planning out everything this early in the game, but beyond that, I will still be doing live streams of my writing workshops at the Hanford Library. I already have dates on the calendar so that my audience is able to tune in. The first date will be Saturday, August 10th, and the second date will be Saturday, September 7th. The first topic will be focused on writing action scenes, while the second will focus on learning how to make revisions. Now, if you're local, both workshops will be free, and if you're catching them online, I will for sure be streaming them here on YouTube. Second, since I'm already in the planning stages for Season 7, I'm officially putting out the casting call for indie authors to be on the show. If you have a recently published book, I would love to feature you in an interview segment at some point between October and next summer. If you are a previously interviewed author, I would like to invite you to return as a guest host for a different segment. Sign-ups are open and the links are down in the video description. And those are pretty much all the announcements. Now, don't go anywhere. I will be right back with the first award for the best guest host of Season 6 after a word from these messages. Are you still a fan of Star Wars? Really? Even after that Acolyte debacle? Well, good on you for being a loyal and devoted fanboy or girl. Since you're still a part of the fandom, make sure that you subscribe and listen to the War of the Stars podcast, an independently produced Star Wars podcast devoted to talking about the saga and its lore and everything in between. New episodes are produced each week and are released on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, thanks in part from our network connection with Geek News Now. Remember, this isn't just your Star Wars, this isn't just my Star Wars, this is our Star Wars.
And now, presenting the award for Best Top 10 Book Recommendation, guest host is 2 times award-winning storyteller, Garrett K. Jones.
Every year, it is important to take time to reflect on the book recommendations that are given to us by those we trust. Sometimes those book recommendations feature genres such as fantasy and science fiction. Others focus on more current-day genres of literature. Others delve deep into the classics. This award goes to the guest host who received the most votes in support of their reading recommendations. And the nominees are Thea Landon's Mysterious Selections, Winifred Summer and her Expert Book Recs, Chris Weimer's Educational Book Recommendations, Stephanie Gallen's Mysterious and Suspenseful Book Recs, Heather Pantoja's Women-Driven Book Picks, Matthew Romeo's Science Fiction and Fantasy Recommendations, and John Mark Tolley's Favorite Quintessential Classics. And the award goes to
Winifred Summer, with 136 out of 395 votes, a total of 34.4% of voter support. This is Miss Summer's second win. She won last year for Best Marathon Interview during the inaugural awards presentation.
Please welcome to the stage well-known character actor and reading aficionado, Jack L. Samuelson, who will be presenting this season's award for Best Author Interview in the monthly category.
Every year, The Right Way boasts a plethora of talented authors best known for their creativity and their unique storytelling abilities. The nominees for this category were selected because they had something new to offer reading audiences like myself. Now, while I certainly had my favorites, we made sure to leave the voting up to you fine folks at home, which I think was a stupid-ass decision, right up there with making Han shoot first. I mean, come on, which please? Han Solo ain't got time to wait for that green mother Greedo to pull a blaster. He's just gonna pull a gun and waste that fool. But here I go getting carried away. Let's do this award so I can get paid and get What do you mean I ain't even getting paid? Last time I do any award show like this again. And the nominees are Kingdom's Bones by Hank Silver, The Creatom by Samir Saxena, Fun Employment Press by Ben Sheridan, Tales of the Phoenix Titan by S.M. Warlow, The Dragon's Flute by Rilo Kin, Jane Doe by K. Griffin Peterson, The Love Song of D. Nerd MacDonald by Dominic Nerd the Poet MacDonald, Midgard by Jean Hull Godfroy, and Healer's Blade by Kyrie Wang. And the award goes to
K. Griffin Peterson, with 137 out of 395 votes, a total of 34.7% of voter support. This is Miss Peterson's first win.
We will return after these messages with the award for Best Marathon Interview.
A great enemy, the Archmagus Menenius, has been vanquished and his campaign of terror and death has been thwarted. From the ashes of his reign, Isink Ran, the Five Kingdoms, have enjoyed an unprecedented era of peace as a unified nation. But a shadow from the darkest recesses of Isink Ran's violent past threatens to destroy everything as Menenius' hidden heirs rise up to complete their father's work and rekindle his legacy. But Isink Ran is not without protectors. 3 individuals, a ranger with an ancient connection to the dragons, a priest in training, and a princess mage, rise up to meet their calling and face the heirs of Menenius.
Please welcome to the stage singer-songwriter Garth Johns, who will present the award for Best Author Interview during the Author Awareness April Marathon.
Hey man, so this award goes out to one of the 4 lovely ladies featured in this year's interview marathon. And these ladies were so cool, it made me want to write a song about them. It goes a little something like this. I'll be there for you. Oh, you know what? I can't tell, but I think I've heard that song somewhere else before. Weird. Anyway, here are the nominees for the Best Marathon Interview. The Shrine of Unanswered Prayer by Korea Killer, More Than Conquerors by Caitlin King, Take Flight by T.E. Price, and Reborn, the book series by Tori Q. Jones. And the award goes to
Caitlin King, with 121 out of 395 votes, a total of 30.6% of voter support. This is Miss King's first win.
So this concludes this evening's festivities. You see this, Kimmel? You see this? This is how you host an award show, you big, dumb, hairy baby twit. Anyway, hey, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to tune in when I launch Season 7 in October. Until then, I'll see you guys later.